number of these different rounds of celebrating families that are going to be hitting all across the Dauphin County area, and we have people that are going to be trained, as yourself here, as a facilitator. Nate's been a facilitator for about 5 years, and we have a number of other, and I was telling Nate just not too long ago, is that the folks that are going through the training, there are just as many men going through this training as there are women. And I'm so very pleased and happy to see how men have come forth, and so yeah, I want to be a part of that.
Let's get some nitty gritty here too. By the way, the Fatherhood Academy, every Monday night, down at the neighborhood center, right? United Methodist Neighborhood Center, Monday 3rd and Kelker Street, from 6:30 to 8. You don't need pre-registration. Just show up, Just show up, okay? Every Monday night, except when there's a holiday that falls on a Monday, so keep that in mind because the center will be closed. But every Monday night, we're there, Brother BernardSmith, myself, and others, and we'd love to have you come in. You don't have to have any other invitation than that. Just come in. And by the way, Strengthening Families is on Tuesday nights. It's a 14-week program. It's already started, but you still have time to get involved. It's at the Neighborhood Center on Tuesday evenings from 6 to 8. And you need to call Pat Gaston here at 608-2302, 608-2302. And just simply say, I would like to register my family to be a part of Strengthening Families. And then on Thursday evenings, Celebrating Families is at United Methodist Church on Orchard Drive in Stilton.
And I'm still looking for additional families that definitely like to register and be a part of that. There will be other sessions of both Strengthening and Celebrating that will be happening after the first of the year. But please get to me at pgaston@aol.com. or at my phone is 717-608-2302. If you yourself are interested or know a family you think they could benefit from being involved in either one of these sessions.
Fantastic. Now, Brother Bernal, you know, one of the things that I know you see all the time is you see men, you know, doing all kinds of stuff on a Sunday. They're not always making it to that church. But we see the church loaded with women, though. Now, how do we get more men to begin to look at their spiritual side? Because I think that ties hand in hand. I know it's very integral for your living. So what do you think we need to do more of in that regard?
Well, I think that we need to be examples. I think people in general are drawn by example. I know I was. I came up very staunch, strict Church of God in Christ. And there was even a time where I, excuse me, I felt like there's no way I could do this. But then I saw and had an opportunity to be around other brothers. And I said, well, wow, you know, if they could do this, perhaps I can. You know, it's kind of show one, teach one.
That's right.
And I think the celebrating and being involved with the family programs that are going to be offered will increase the number of men that want to be Christian leaders in their family.
Absolutely.
And that's key. I think that's key because we won't fail. We won't fail if we do it in Christ.
You know, in June we're having our I guess it'll be our 3rd annual Fatherhood and Family Celebration down at the State Museum. Were you able to attend this last one this past June?
Yes.
Tell us about what was it. What did you find in terms of the experience and all that kind of good stuff?
It was just wonderful. Anytime you ask the community to come out and they show up and are involved, looking and being interested in the programs that's being offered. Even being able to put on an event like that, it's a lot of planning, people and support that come out, but then ultimately, the community has to come out, to make it happen, to make it all worthwhile. And it is. I see these things growing. I see the initiative of bringing community together, concentrating on families and fathers. Are the key. They've been the key since the beginning of time. And I think if we can get fathers to bring in their thinking, back into the family and into their children, we're going to just see healthier communities.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, and I said we always try to integrate everything we do through United Way with other agencies. That's why we call it community impact, you know. And so coming up on December the 1st at Harrisburg Area Community College, Saturday, December the 1st, will be the annual Kwanzaa Festival that Harrisburg Area Community College has always made available. And now, Life Esteem with Pat and myself, we will be, you know, sort of taking that over and helping to make that happen. Unfortunately, we lost a great organizer and warrior in Pat Thompson. We lost her in the sense that she retired, and that's a good thing. But she hopefully will be helping us out to, you know, move that forward, because it's always been a great community event. But Patricia Thompson, Pat Thompson, we loved all the work that she's done, so we're going to try to carry that on. Starts at 10 o'clock. We'll start with the Community Awards, the Harambe Awards, and go on to about 6 o'clock that evening. It's a free program. Then on December the 15th, Brother Burnell, we're going to have another Kwanzaa Christmas celebration down at the State Museum. And that one will be in conjunction with Life Esteem and the Writers' Workshop, and also K-Song, the tremendous group they have, as well as Floyd Stokes and the American Literacy Corporation will be bringing in all his wonderful, you know, things that he brings to the community, and doesn't he bring a lot? And so we're going to have a great day, and both of those events are free. Once again, the State Museum on December the 15th, and Harrisburg Area Community College on December the 1st. Look out for those, because those are family-focused, family-friendly programs. Brother Burnell, you know, there's so many things that we could talk about, man. Education in terms of men. So many of our young men are seeming to drop out of education. How important is education for men to grasp hold of, and as far as, you know, further developing their family life?
Well, of course, education is the key to, one of the keys to life. We can't lead our families, you know, unless we're able to lead them. One of the things that enables us is education.
That's right.
When we educate ourselves, of course, we're opening our minds to open our minds in directions, you know, that's going to bring success to our families, for success to ourselves, and being able to share this, you know, with our families.
Absolutely.
Education is paramount. You know, we need men to finish school and prepare themselves for the workplace. Make themselves available to be out there, to be productive citizens, to be productive members of their family. Education is it's just synonymous with success.
But you know, there's such a lure to the streets. So many of our young men, we see them standing up on corners, we see them, you know, they get involved in the wrong things, and they start off well, you know, getting involved in sports. Next thing you know, they're just kind of veering off in these things. How do we get to the streets and help these men to find a place like the Fatherhood Academy? You think it's possible for us to grab hold of them and get them into those doors?
I wish it were that easy.
Yeah.
I wish it were that easy. This has been a problem that we've dealt with, communities all across America.
That's right.
For a very long time. And in our community, in the black community, it seems to be very prevalent. Keys are this program, initiatives, like
Absolutely.
working with families and creating programs for families. The initiatives you spoke about on the 15th, coming up in December.
1st,
You know, these kinds of things, encouraging people, churches. Thank you.
I'm going to have to cut you off. I'm sorry, we're running out of time, but man, we could talk forever because I know you do great work. But I want to thank you for coming on the show. This is BernardSmith. He's a great facilitator for the Fatherhood Academy. Remember, it's every Monday night at the Neighborhood Center, 3rd and Kelker Street in Harrisburg. You don't need any more special invitation than that. It's from 6:30 to 8, open to all men. We always have refreshments, great talk. We just have a good time. Come on out and join us at the Fatherhood Academy. Brother BernardSmith, Pat Gaston, I'm Nate Gaston. We'll see you next time on Life Esteem.
Thank you.
Great job.